What's happening, guys? I'm coming through with another video, and I hope the volume is better in this video, because in the last couple videos I made an adjustment with my camera by getting a new mic. I plugged it into my camera. I made a few adjustments in the settings. I turned the sound to manual instead of auto, and it messed things up, so I turned it back to auto, and I believe it's all good now. So let me know in the comments if this video was good, because if the volume is not good in this video, I'm just going to unplug this damn mic and put it back to how it was. So I think it's good now, though. I tested it myself, but I think it's good. Let's get into this video. I got a female nature story for you guys. This is a real life story that happened, and this once again proves female nature is a real thing. Now, for all you more mature ladies on this channel, you guys got to understand that, and I know you guys understand, I know a lot of you girls understand that a lot of women, a lot of females are like this. They like to take advantage because they know they can. They like to bend and break the rules because they know they can. They know they can break rules with certain guys in their life. Maybe a current boyfriend or someone they're talking to that they're getting close with. They can act up and do some shit because they already know this guy's gonna keep her. He's not gonna, she could cheat and he'll still keep her. And this is why females do the things they do and can get away with the things that they get away with. And I'm not saying every male on this planet is a saint, because that is not true at all. There are some fuck boys out there that like to do some shit, but there's certain things that females do that guys could never get away with. Let's just say that. And this story right here proves female nature once again to be true. I'll come out with some more stories to even prove it even more. So let's get into this. About 4 or 5 years ago, on Canada Day night, which is July 1st in Canada, it's a pretty big occasion here. Everybody celebrates. There's lots of fireworks, lots of drinking, lots of partying, big commotions everywhere. There was this beach party. A big ass beach party, probably the biggest one on the island where I come from on this night, and there is every single year at Thunder Cove. There's probably close to 300 people there, maybe even a little bit more, maybe a tiny bit less. It's right around there. Shitload of people. Me and a buddy was at his house, probably about 15 minutes away from this beach, and we made the plan that we're gonna have some drinks in his barn. He had a nice barn, still does. A nice spot, a nice shop. They could have a couple of drinks in, then go somewhere else. We had a couple of drinks in there, then we took off to this party. And this is coming on at the end of my partying days right here. I was still at the age of about 19 or 20 is where this was at this time. I was still very mature. I still was working extremely hard at this point in time. This was just a special occasion. I was still doing things here and there at this time, and I still will to this day. Maybe a couple times a year. That's about it. But anyways, we showed up to this party. We strutted down to this beach like we own the place. I'm just joking. We didn't really do that, but we're two confident guys. We're walking down to the beach, and I'll just let you guys know a couple things that happened this night to make it a little bit more interesting. So there's a few fights this night, entertaining. Some drunk idiot decided to jump off the cliff that was there, and he broke his legs, and the ambulance came. The cops tried to shut down the party because this guy did this, but they couldn't because there was way too many people there and nobody was budging. There was really nothing they could do. They all just ended up taking off. Everybody's talking in big groups, having a good time. Someone's got music playing. There's big fires going on. A couple people lighting off fireworks. Not a bad time. And coming on at the end of the night, there's probably about 50, 60 people left. Winding it down to the end, coming on to about 1 or 2 a.m. My buddy looks at me and he says, bro, we're gonna find 2 girls here and we're gonna take them back to my spot. That's what we're gonna do. I said, all right, bro, whatever you say. I didn't necessarily, I knew there's a good chance it could happen. I didn't have a feeling that it was gonna happen. Just because it started getting late, the majority of people started to leave. But he started talking to this one girl, and he basically looked over at me, and he basically says, like, I got her, bro, like, I'm gonna take her back to my spot. So moments after this, some girl approached me and came up to me and started talking to me. And it was like, the moment she came up to me, she instantly just liked me a whole lot and just started hanging on me, started talking to me in my face, all this shit. And there we had it. We had these 2 girls. The crazy thing is, and I didn't know this until a couple of weeks later, but this girl that came up to me had a boyfriend, and he was there. And this guy like, when this girl came up to me and was like in my face, and like everybody clearly knew what she was doing, I knew what was going on. This guy comes up to this girl and starts talking to her. I didn't even know this was her boyfriend. But she just looked at him like she didn't even know who he was. Which is fucking insane, guys. That's fucking insane. I thought it was just some guy that was drinking that was trying to get on this girl, and I was just like, whatever. Like, if you're really trying that hard to get her, bro, you can have her if you want her, but I don't think she wants you. That's the type of vibe I was giving off. I wasn't saying a fucking word. I was just standing there like, alright, whatever. Like, you can go with him if you want to. I don't give a fuck. Either way, I didn't care. And this lasted, I swear to God, I shit you guys not, for about 45 minutes. It was over half an hour for sure, but it wasn't quite an hour. So I'm going to say about 45 minutes. We'll say that. And he was just sticking around. He was standing around. It didn't seem like this would have been her boyfriend at all. She was literally just like not even acknowledging this guy. And he wasn't like yelling at her or nothing like this. He was being like normal. So it was like, if he was like yelling at her like what the fuck are you doing? Like all this, I instantly would have been like, oh fuck, what's going on? That's probably her boyfriend. It wasn't even like that. This guy's like very calm. He wasn't even, because apparently this girl ended things with this guy like a couple days before this party, but he was here and she was there. And he kept coming up to her, trying to talk to her, and she just wasn't having it. But I have a feeling that if I wasn't there, she would have. Without a doubt. I just think she found a better option. She jumped on it, and she got it. So, me and my buddy, first of all, this guy gave up. He takes off. It's wired down to about 10 people here. Me and my buddy, these 2 girls, we decided to take off. We hopped in the vehicle. We drove off. We drove back to his spot about 15 minutes away. Us 4 went into his house, into his parents' house, down to his basement, and we chill for a little bit, probably like a half an hour. He takes this girl to his room. Me and this girl stay in the main spot in the basement, get on the couch, start watching a movie on Netflix, and you guys know what happens after that. So some shit went down, you know? Some shit went south. And the next day, we all get up. Not much is happening. A little bit of talking. And I get up. I take off my vehicle probably like about an hour and a half after I wake up. Go back to my own house. And I didn't talk to this girl ever since. And she got back with her boyfriend after this night. Not right away, but she ended up getting back with him, because she added me on social media. I added her back, but we didn't even talk. She didn't reach out to me. I didn't reach out to her. I guarantee you she wanted to, but she was probably too nervous to do it because, no, I would not have dated this girl. She was good looking, but at this time, I went through some shit with my ex. So I was not in the mood to date nobody. I was not going to do this. This just happened. She asked for it, she got it. So she ended up getting back with her boyfriend after this, and I was like, oh shit, that was a guy. And that's what happened. Female nature is a real thing, guys. This shit's fucking real. Alright? This is some real shit. This is some true shit. And I got more stories than this to just prove it even more. But this is what happened. Shit happens. This girl knew that this guy liked her probably more than anything in this fucking world. And she wanted something different that night. She wanted to live her life. So she did that, and she knew this guy ain't gonna leave even if I go with this guy. That's just the way she's thinking in her own head. I didn't know about this shit, but that's the way she's obviously thinking. Because that's what they do. If they know they can get away with it, they'll do it. Guess what? I had an ex that I guarantee you thought she can just leave me whenever she wants to. She can go and do whatever the fuck she wants to do. And she can come back to me anytime she wants. Guess who got a quick, swift of reality? This bitch. Because I didn't take this bitch back. Now she hangs her fucking head. What the fuck did I do? You can't fuck with a guy like me. You dumb hoe. You know what I'm saying? I don't put up with this bullshit. Should have known better than that. She thought this way, and she was wrong. She was wrong, and you never get a shot at me ever again. Never. And that's just the way it is. That's the way it is with me. That's the way it should be with every single guy. That's the way it should be with every single girl. Even if a guy thinks he can cheat and get away with some shit like this, nope. You can't let people get over on you like that. You can't do that. You can't allow this bullshit to happen. You gotta stand your ground. You gotta let them know you're not gonna take this shit, because if they think they can do this, they will do this forever. Until the end of time. They'll forever do it. You had to put your foot down. And you can't take them back. And this might teach them a lesson not to do this to the next guy. This might teach them to not do this to the next girl. These are just lessons. Everybody gotta learn. And guess what? This weak ass dude, this beta male simp, takes this girl back. I don't know if they're together to this day. I don't have this girl on social media to this day. I don't even have Facebook anymore, just Instagram. But who fucking knows? Who knows? This shit was a long time ago, but it was what it was. It happened. And that's that. Once again, female nature strikes again. I'm going to end this video here. I got nothing left to say. I'll be back with another topic right around this corner, guys. I'm out.